Today I am playing 20 of the weirdest Fortnite creative maps. And these get pretty weird, so you're going to want to watch to the end. First up, we have Toast 1v1s. I was actually super surprised with how realistic these baguettes were. And there was also a toaster oven, and in fact the whole thing was a toaster. And the 1v1 platform was bread, and there was a huge derpy bread in the sky. It was weird. The next one is called the most useless map. And when I loaded in, all there was a rift. But when I went through the rift, it got insane. No, I'm just kidding, it's just an infinite tunnel. Might be a little late, but seizure warning. Our next map is called Gorillas vs Humans. So it started out by making me pick a gorilla, and then I was just able to jump around. This map had 0 players, so I wasn't even able to get a human in here. So it was just me playing with myself. 1v1 build fight. This map seemed like a normal 1v1 map, but you were able to play all these songs. That's all I'm gonna play for copyright purposes. And I was really impressed because this map has one of my favorite songs called Past Lives. If you've never listened to that song, I highly recommend you do. You're also able to change the map background, which is crazy. And change the amount of HP you get. And then there's auto select loadouts, which is typical of 1v1 maps, but it's still pretty cool. The next map is called Explore Titanic. So I held down on the OceanGate submarine and it put me into the water. Then I had to wait for about 3 minutes for the submarine to implode. I'm gonna skip right to it, that way you can see it. Our next map is called Dancing Cow. Right when I loaded in, it loaded an image of a dancing cow, which was kind of strange. Very cool though. Probably my favorite map. This map is called Backrooms Pursuit. However, there wasn't any memes and there wasn't really anything to do. I ran around for a while, but I didn't see anything. I'm pretty sure if more people join, some people are the entities and some people are the players maybe. Alright, now we got Backrooms Survival. Hopefully this one's better. And it was a lot better. I already saw entities, including Skibidi Toilet, whom I got jump scared by. The jump scares are actually kind of scary though. The jump scares are so incredibly loud that they become a little bit scary. It's like ear-piercing loud. Our next map is only Up For Noobs. I'm kind of a professional noob myself, so I'm allowed to judge this. So basically it's just only up, but the jumps are a lot easier. Look at these jumps. These are 10 times easier than regular only up jumps. It's kind of crazy that only up made like $2 million. Not even the real game, the Fortnite version. It got more players than the real game, which is kind of sad for the regular games makers. You know, they kind of got beaten out by a Fortnite map. Oh yeah, also if you fall off, you just get put back to where you were. Our next map is called Fortcraft Bedwars. This map was actually quite cool for an off-brand Bedwars. It was a bit laggy for me though, and I couldn't really understand how spawners work, but I didn't really want to take the time to do it. Next up, we got Daruma Game. This is basically Squid Game, except with the added element of parkour. It was actually quite difficult to make it all the way. I ended up making it pretty far, and I made it all the way to here, but the zombies started bunching up. But I miraculously made it out on 5 health. I decided to attempt one more jump, but I failed it because I'm bad at parkour. It was a very sad moment. Before we get to the next maps, I just want to take a little intermission to tell you to subscribe. I don't want to beg for subscribers, but it'd be really cool if we hit 2.5k by the end of the summer. Okay, now back to the maps. Next up is Meme Prophunt. Right when I joined, I realized there isn't memes in this. It was really just stupid. There was nothing even here. But I could become a coin in Prophunt, and I thought I'd troll a little bit with it because that would be really funny. But somehow this guy spotted me. I don't even know how he got that. Overall, I feel like this map was pretty boring. There really wasn't much to do, and I guess you could say that about any prop hunt. Let's add in our own memes. Oh, Skibidi Toilet! Our next map is called Prime vs Feastables. It was just a regular red versus blue map, but with some custom models. And the Mr. Beast song, the Mr. Beast, was playing ear rape volume. I've never had a Feastable, so I can't really know what the hype's about. Prime is actually pretty good though. And here they're fighting. Next up is Emoji Land. This is honestly one of the most random, funniest maps that I've ever played. This is actually so funny, I was laughing out loud. I was actually playing this with my friend and we were laughing about this. He's literally doing the Gangnam Style. And then I started doing it with him and it was fun. And then there's other ones doing other dances. I don't know why they put Freddy Fazbear in this, but it's funny. Next up we got Meme Run. In this map you got to pick a meme, so I obviously picked Skibidi Toilet. And then you had to do parkour. And as everyone knows, I'm a parkour pro. Next up is Slurp Pong. Here's how to play. So basically you just fling your baller into the cups. I played this with my friend, but I wasn't able to compete against him. I had some close calls. And then I finally sunk one into the cup. Yes, sir. And another one. Oh, yeah. And then we won. And I did a lot of that. Like, I was probably the reason that we won that. Skibidi Mythic, one-shot gun game. They're really out here milking Skibidi Toilet this, Skibidi Toilet that these days. It looks really stupid when you have it, but apparently you're immune to damage because he's not even able to shoot me. Here's what it looks like when your enemy is the Skibidi. And when it kills you, it also makes a noise. Alright, our next map is Distortion Gun Game, Walk on Walls. This map was so trippy. You could literally walk on the walls. It was just a ray gun, which I thought it was going to be more of a gun game, but I guess not. I was literally out here getting destroyed. Just like she said, in the end I pulled it through. Our next and final map of today is Cookie Picker. I am not sure why the cookie is so big and so realistic looking, but there's no way I'm hitting this thing 500 times. I'm getting bored way before that. It's literally been like 45 seconds and I only have 45 coins. Who is playing this? But anyway, that's all for today's video. If I remember, I'll link the map codes in the description below. But besides that, have a fantastic day.